Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Tory broke Sam's arm during the events of Cobra Kai Season 3? So in this timeline, the events of Cobra Kai Season 3 would still happen. Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do would still have their rivalry, and Miyagi-Do would still want to raise money to help Miguel's surgery, so they would still have their fundraiser. Those events would stay the same. Cobra Kai would still find out and they would be mad. So after the fundraiser, Cobra Kai would still attack Nate and they would steal the money. Those events would stay the same. Johnny would still want to help Miguel recover, and Daniel would still go to Okinawa in this timeline. Robbie would still be in juvie, and Kreese would still visit him, and he would still give him the advice of striking first. Those events would stay the same. Cobra Kai would continue to mess with Miyagi-Do, and they would still mess with Chris at his job. So much like in the original timeline, Miyagi-Do would want to get their payback, so Miyagi-Do would still attack Cobra Kai, and their fight would continue. Sam and the Miyagi-Dos would still fight Cobra Kai, and they would start winning their fight. Dimitri would still attack Hawk, but Hawk would start fighting back. This is when Tory would show up, but in this timeline, Sam wouldn't be afraid of her, and she would decide to fight back. So Sam and Tory would fight, and the rest of Cobra Kai would watch. Tory and the Cobra Kais would start fighting back, and they would start beating Miyagi-Do. Tory would have Sam pinned on the ground, and much like Hawk broke Dimitri's arm in the original timeline, Tory would break Sam's arm, so Sam would be yelling in pain, and the Cobra Kais would still leave. Sam would still be taken to the hospital, and in this timeline, Amanda wouldn't be mad at Sam, so Amanda would still confront Kreese in this timeline, and the events of Cobra Kai Season 3 would carry on. Daniel would still come back from Okinawa, and Amanda would still tell Daniel everything that happened. So in this timeline, Daniel and Amanda would want to go after Tory. They would want to charge Tory for assault on Sam. So in this timeline, Tory would be charged for breaking parole, and she would be sent to juvie. And in this timeline, Daniel wouldn't want to reopen Miyagi-Do, so Miyagi-Do would stay closed in this timeline. Daniel would give up on trying to take down Cobra Kai. The events of Season 3 would carry on. Since Dimitri didn't get his arm broken in this timeline, he wouldn't be picked on by Kyler, so Yasmin would never see how big of a bully Kyler was, and she wouldn't get together with Dimitri. Johnny would eventually help Miguel recover the ability to use his legs, so Johnny would still form Eagle Fang in this timeline. Eagle Fang and Cobra Kai would have a rivalry. The All Valley tournament would still be cancelled, but in this timeline, only Miguel would help restore the tournament, and those events would carry on. Robbie would still be released from juvie, and in this timeline, Robbie would decide to go back to Miyagi-Do. So Robbie would go back to the Miyagi-Do dojo, but he would be surprised to see that it was empty. So Robbie would show up at Daniel's house, and Daniel would be happy to see Robbie again. So in this timeline, Robbie would go back to Daniel, but he wouldn't continue his Miyagi-Do training. Robbie would see Sam with a broken arm, and he would ask what happened, so Sam would tell her everything. Robbie would be mad, and he would want to get revenge on the Cobra Kais. There wouldn't be a house fight in this timeline. The rivalry between Eagle Fang and Cobra Kai would continue to grow, and they would start training for the All Valley. Season 3 would carry on, and overall things would be a lot more peaceful in this timeline. And that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Tory broke Sam's arm during the events of Cobra Kai Season 3? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.